Hello Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Libra, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So with all that being said, Libra, let's get started. All right, how does Libra currently view, wait, don't fall, this relationship? Okay, let's do this. So we do have the Seven of Swords, we do have the Two of Wands, and then we also have the Six of Wands. Okay. In regards to how you're currently viewing this relationship, it kind of looks like there's a really big decision that you have to make. However, this big decision that you have to make, you're very, very indecisive about it. Okay. I do want to look at the Seven of Swords. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Okay. We have the Eight of Wands, we got the Five of Pentacles, and then we also have the Six of Cups. But this big decision does have a lot to do with someone that you were once upon a time romantically involved with, okay? Should you take this person back or should you not take this person back is basically what I'm gathering. It kind of looks like this person is busting a U-turn back in your direction. Now, I'm going to be very blunt, honest with you. Even though right now you're very indecisive, you know, you don't necessarily know whether to go left or to go right. Here's one thing that I will say. I think that if you go right, you're going to be extremely happy in the end that you did. If you go left, you're going to freaking regret it, is basically what I'm getting, because history is just going to continue to repeat itself. What I mean by that is this. At the end of the day, it is your life, Libra. Do what you want with it. However, if you let this person back in, you will unfortunately regret it, primarily because this individual that you are considering and taking back is somebody who has not changed. Now, if you continue to remain on the path that you're currently on, which is a path of you just focusing on you, your career, your success, your growth, your expansion, your business, if you have one, you'll be better off. You'll be better off. But if you take this full back, okay, you're going to regret it. And I'm being very honest and transparent with you, primarily because you're going to find yourself going through the same old shit over and over and over and over and over again. It's like a fucking revolving door. You know what I mean? This relationship, you know, from your past anyways. So I'm just, you know, letting you know. How does this person, you know, that freaking, I don't know, maybe somebody's from Brooklyn, but I just got that Biggie song, One More Chance. It just randomly came to me. Anyways, in regards to how this person's currently viewing this relationship with you, it kind of looks like this person just wants you to give them the opportunity to essentially, you know, show you that they're willing to do whatever it takes to make this relationship work. That sounds great. That sounds sweet. I just don't like the fact that if you were to take this person back, how you're going to later on find yourself essentially regretting it. Time is the most valuable thing you could ever give a person. Is the one thing that you cannot get back. I don't know. I mean, I do know. I don't think that's a good idea. I'm going to be honest with you. At the end of the day, I want to see you happy. I don't want to see you living a life, you know, full of regret or anything like that. You know, I'd rather you spend your time focusing on you, your career, your money, your growth, your expansion, making yourself available for the right person to essentially come along, than to sit up here and waste your time with a man or a woman that refuses to basically change. That's just me. But in regards to how they're currently viewing this relationship, I mean, yeah, they want you to give them another chance. They want to show you that they're willing to do whatever it takes to make this relationship work. It's like they want to press the reset button here. But that's my thing with this person, is that what exactly are we resetting here? You know what I mean? Because I already saw that if you were to go back to this person, you're going to find yourself going through the same old shit all over again. So I don't understand what this whole reset button is that they're referring to, but they're going to say something along those lines of like, you know, I just want to start over with you. Can we just leave the past in the past? They don't have any sort of intentions of leaving the past in the past. So I don't know what they're talking about here. And that's the problem with this person too, is that they invest too much time and energy trying to convince you that they're going to change and actually putting in the word change. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? How does Libra feel? I keep getting that freaking Biggie song in my head. Anyways, in regards to in regards to how you're currently feeling. Libra, when this dynamic here between the two of you came to an end, you noticed something. You notice your life getting 10 times better. You notice yourself more at peace. You notice things in your life that just started randomly falling into place just out of fucking nowhere. You know what I mean? That is like a sign basically from the universe that you are heading in the right direction. Okay. It kind of looks like when you were with this individual, especially with the 10 of swords to the 10 of wands, you suffered a lot, man. It kind of looks like you suffered a lot. And it also kind of looks like you were the one constantly trying to keep the relationship, you know, intact and afloat. You know, I am definitely getting that strongly. I am definitely getting that strongly. But this is your time, dude. Like, this is your time, man. Like, this is your time to just focus on you, your career, your growth, your expansion, your success, like the life you've always wanted to manifest and create for yourself without somebody, how do you say it in English? Without somebody dry humping your last nerve, man, and like stressing you out and making your life fucking harder than what it already fucking is. Because it looks like this person walked up in your life and they made it harder, not easier, harder. Like, this is your chance, dude, to like do what you gotta do, yo, and like just focus on you. You know what I mean? Just focus on you. And just wait, man, like for the right person to come along. Because to me, it's like, I get it. They want another chance. They want to press a reset button. But I'm not going to sit here and encourage you to go down this path with this person when I already know that you're going to suffer again. I'm not going to ever influence anybody to do something like that. And I'm telling you, I get it. It's your life. You do what you want with it. But I do not recommend that you get back with this individual in particular. I don't think that anything's going to change. I think that this person invests way more time and energy trying to convince you that they're going to change than actually putting in the work to change. And the fact that this relationship alone has the 10 of wands, the 10 of swords attached to your energy, I don't like it. So that's kind of telling me, oh, let's not forget that we had the 5 of freaking pentacles. So let's count that too. That's kind of telling me that this relationship, it held you back from a lot of stuff. It held you back from a lot of things. Like I said, it made your life freaking harder, not easier. It made it harder, and it brought a lot of damn pain and suffering. I just don't see how this benefits you in any way, shape, or form. I just don't. I don't. You know, I feel like now that you're not with this person, you could better focus on your goals, the things that you want to accomplish and achieve for yourself. But it was kind of hard for you to do that when you were constantly carrying around the weight of this freaking relationship on your back. You know what I mean? And you were constantly having to deal with this, then the third coming from this one over here. Like, it's just, it doesn't benefit you to go back to this person. I mean, the only good I see coming out of this, as far as you reconnecting with this person is concerned, is having company around. You know, my mom used to say this in Spanish all the time. Hold on, I need a second to translate it in English. I'd rather be alone than be in bad company. I don't know, it sounds a lot better in Spanish. I don't even know if I said that correctly. So yeah, something along those lines. Like, I'd rather be alone than have bad company. I don't know, something like that. Whatever. Anyways, let's just keep going. I don't know. It was something along those lines. I think I could have translated a little bit better in English, but I don't know. That's just, whatever. Just, there's certain things that just sound better in Spanish. Okay. Huh. Let me see. Oh, hey. Yeah. Okay. All right. In regards to, yeah, well, okay. In regards to how this person currently feels, okay, let's just start out with the fact that this person feels like they cannot picture or fathom their life without you. Let's also mention the fact that this person doesn't necessarily feel like they're going to find anyone better than you, which is great. You know what I mean? I agree. I agree. You know, I agree. You're showing up as a whole Queen of Pentacles, regardless of your gender, male or female, doesn't matter. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. I understand. You know, Queen of Pentacles is, you know, considered to be the perfect partner card. So yes, I understand why this person feels this strongly about you. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. This person to the right of me, and mind you, this right here is going over their head like a carry-on bag. And that's the problem and the issue that I'm going to forever have with this human being, okay? they are being divinely guided with the star to the Hierophant, divinely guided, right? To work on whatever it is that they need to work on, to improve whatever it is that they need to essentially improve for the sake of this dynamic here between the two of you. But see, that's the problem, right? Is that all of this is going over their head like a carry-on bag. You know what I mean? Instead of them putting in the work to actually change and improve whatever it is that they need to improve, and correct whatever it is that they need to essentially correct, and get the help that they need to get on whatever it is that the help that they need to essentially get on, it's like they rather sit here and convince you that they're going to essentially change, but then not not expect to, but then not put in the work. That's like the fucking epitome of somebody wanting to essentially lose weight, telling you that they're going to lose weight, and every chance they get, you know, they're pulling up at freaking Burger King, McDonald's, the Taco Bell place. What else is out there? I can't think of anything else. But point is, eating mad junk food. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you're trying to lose weight? Make it make sense, you know? What do you mean you're trying to lose weight? But you're constantly eating McDonald's left and right. You're constantly doing this, then the third left and right. The math is not freaking mathing here. You know what I mean? And that's the problem that I have with this person, is that they're trying to like convince you of something that they don't have any sort of intentions of actually doing. They can sit here and tell you that they want to lose weight all day long, but if they're constantly eating McDonald's left and right, I think it's safe to say that they don't actually have any sort of intentions of losing weight, because if they didn't, they would stop eating junk food. Wouldn't you agree? I agree. Okay, so then we all agree. We're all on the same fucking boat. We all are on the same fucking page. Exactly. That's my point with this one over here. It's like they're being divinely guided to do what they got to do to improve this dynamic between the two of you, to keep you in their life. But instead of them doing all that, they rather just convince you that they're going to change. You know what I mean? It's like Spirit's trying to help them, and they're just like, no, it's okay, I got it. Like, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I know exactly what I'm gonna do and exactly what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna tell Libra this and this and this and this and this and this, and they're gonna fall for it, and they're gonna believe me, because that's what they always do. And yeah, I got this under control. And it's like, all right, I guess. We got the Ten of Pentacles. We got the Hangman. Then we also have the Chariot. Then we have the Nine of Swords to the... I mean... Alright, so this person's showing up as a Knight of Cups. Okay, so Knight of Cups, anybody who harnesses Knight of Cups energy is somebody who's very convincing, very, very persuasive. I'll give them that. They are very convincing and very persuasive. I will give them that. But see, that's the thing, right? Is that this person, and I feel like they've done this to you so many freaking times, dude. Their words do not match up with their actions. Or let's just say, right, in the past, you guys have broken up, right, for example, and then you guys will end up getting back together, and this person, you know, will sit there and tell you, you know, Libra, I promise, yo, I'm gonna stop doing this, I'm gonna stop doing that. And then they stop doing it for like a month or two, until they realize that, all right, boom, I got Libra exactly where I want them. They'll resort right back to who they truly are. And that's the problem, is that this is why I'm telling you that this relationship between you and this one over here is like a fucking revolving door. It's like you keep going through the same old over and over and over and over and over and over again. And it's like, what's the point? What is the point? Like, if you were to go right being continuing to remain on this path that you're currently on, continue to focus on you, your career, your growth, your expansion, your success, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I think that that is far more beneficial than to continue to walk through a freaking revolving door with this one over here that's claiming that they're going to essentially change. It could walk a fine line for like a month or two and then resort right back to who they truly are. And here you are back to suffering all over again. I just don't see how any of this benefits you. I get it. You know, this person doesn't necessarily feel like they're ever going to find someone like you, hence why they continue to try. But I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Like, if this person, and it's not to say that they don't really feel this way about you, because they legit do feel this way about you. I think that the problem with this individual is that they know they have a good thing. They just don't know how to keep a good thing. And that is something that this person needs to kind of work on. You know, that's just something that this person needs to basically work on, you know. So then there's that. Another reason why I think that you should totally go right is because of this. if you continue to focus on your growth, your expansion, and your career, I see you fucking going places that I actually want you to see, places that actually, rooms that actually want you to essentially be in, things of that nature. Because you're, regardless of your gender, male or female, doesn't matter. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. But to go from a king of pentacles to an emperor, the person that sits in the chariot is the emperor. That's pretty freaking impressive. To go from the 6 of wands to 10 of pentacles, that's very, 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 very impressive. Very impressive. So that's kind of telling me, as far as like money is concerned, you're going to be doing very, very well for yourself, because you're going to have nothing but time to focus on you and trying to essentially find a way to improve your financial situation. I think that you already find yourself in a really good place financially speaking, but a little more money don't hurt, honey. You see what I mean? So it's like, I rather you do that. I rather you focus on making more money. I rather you focus on making more deals. I rather you focus on investing your money. Yeah, I'd rather you do that. I'd rather you do that. Oh yeah, I'd rather you do that. Hands down, any day of the week. Because with this one over here, it's like they're just going to distract you from your purpose in this life, and then on top of that, put you through more stuff. It's like, I just don't see the benefit in all of this. For you, I just don't. Like, I would understand. Like, the only thing that I see you gaining out of this is company. That's the only thing I see you gaining out of this, is freaking company. And creating some good moments here and there with this one over here, but then you're gonna experience some very hard and trying times with them, which will cause you to forget about the good moments. So what the hell does that even matter anyways? You see what I mean? It's like, I would rather you go left and make a boatload of money, be successful, be at peace, be happy, and not have to freaking worry about somebody betraying you, deceiving you, lying to you, telling you whatever it is whatever it is that they think you want to hear. I'd rather you go right instead of go left, because it just doesn't benefit you. It don't benefit you to be with this person. I'm sorry, it just does not. Not right now, it doesn't. Not right now, it does not. I don't like the energy that this one over here harnesses. They harness the energy of, all right, you know what? Because it kind of looks like when this person does try to wiggle their way back into your life, you're going to stop to think about it before you turn around and make a final decision, right? Which, in a way, I like it, right? I like that you're not making any sort of impulsive decisions, but it kind of looks like you need some time, right, to think about it. That's the thing. This one over here is not going to give you time to think about it. You want to know why they're not going to give you time to think about it? Because the more you fucking think about it, the more you start to see for yourself, it doesn't fucking benefit you. It does not benefit you. It don't benefit you. This person, your relationship with this person, it's not going to push you towards growth, expansion, success, the life that you've always wanted for yourself. It's not going to do it. The only thing that you're gaining from your relationship with this person is company and good moments here and there. But those good moments that you're going to have with this person are going to be completely forgotten, because you're going to be more hyper-focused on, I cannot believe this man lied to me again. I can't believe this woman lied to me. So it's like, they're not going to give you space, and they sure as hell are not going to give you time. Because the more space you have and the more time you have, the more you start to see that this dynamic with this particular person, it doesn't benefit you, because it doesn't. So they're going to be on you like white on rice. Like, no, you got to give me an answer today, girl or dude. You got to give me an answer. I want to fix this. Come on, let's fix this. Let's not give up on each other. Blah, 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 blah. It's just go right. Just freaking go right, dude. I'm not even playing with you. Like, I feel like you need to just go right being, continue to remain on this freaking path that you're currently on. Go make a boatload of freaking money. Make me fucking proud. Go make a shitload of money. Go and manifest and create that life that you've always wanted for yourself. Now that you don't have this one over here in your life distracting you, bothering you, stressing you out, like, go do your thing. Go make me fucking proud, okay? And make this one regret, make this one regret it. Make this one regret it by becoming, the best version of yourself that you could possibly be, becoming successful, creating the life that you've always wanted to manifest and create for yourself, and showing them that despite the fact that they put you through everything that they put you through, it wasn't enough it wasn't enough to basically break you down. You know what I mean? Like, go make me proud and go make yourself proud. You know what I mean? And just go right. Just go right. Because this one over here, it's like, don't get me wrong. It does suck. It does suck because here's why this entire situation kind of sucks, right? Because I can see how compatible you guys are. I can see it. I mean, we have the Emperor to the Empress. We have the King of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Like, it does suck to see that this relationship between the two of you is not working out, but it is not your fault that this person continues to put you through the things that they put you through and expect you to be happy and at peace. It is not your fault that this person continues to distract you time and time again from your goals, your purpose in this. It's not your fault. This one over here just has some growing up that they need to do. They know that they have a good thing. They just don't know how to maintain a really good thing when they got it. That's their problem. You know what I mean? And that should not be your problem. I think that the main, and another reason why I want you to walk down this path that you're already on is because of this, okay? I think that this path is going to essentially reveal to you a lot about yourself, a lot about what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. And if in the event, right, if in the event you ever find yourself later on down the line, let's just say a few months down the line, thinking to yourself like, man, like, I think I should work things out with them or whatever, then fine, whatever. But I think that this path that you're currently on, it is going to reveal a lot to you. And I think that whatever it is going to reveal to you is going to help you determine whether or not this is somebody working things out with or not. But I need you to walk down this damn path. I need you to find yourself, okay? Because once you find yourself, you'll be able to determine if this relationship is worth salvaging or not. But I need you to walk this damn path, because not only if you walk this path, you're going to experience growth and expansion. You're going to discover yourself, all over again. You're going to learn some new things, about yourself. And I think that that'll help you determine, whether or not you should work things out with this person or not, or whether you should keep things as if. Now, if this one over here doesn't want to wait until you find yourself all over again, or whatever the case may be, that's fine. That's fine, understandable. But let's just say that you decide, what, I just don't think that this is going to work out between us, and you stop talking to this person, and 3 to 4 months down the line, you start thinking about them all over again and asking yourself, oh man, should I revisit this or not? I think that you'll have, the answer then, you know what I mean? But I think that even though you might be unsure right now, I think that you should definitely make that call to not revisit this connection all over again, and then revisit this a few months down the line after you find yourself all over again, after you got a real taste of what life is like without them. And then really ask yourself, is it really worth you, working things out with this person or not? Because right now is not the time to make a decision when it comes down to accepting this person back into your life. I think that there's things that you need to learn about yourself and discover first before you make that decision. You have yet to do that. So I think that for right now, what you should do is not accept this person back into your life if they're not willing to essentially wait, because it looks like they're not going to be. Oh well, sayonara, see you mañana. Not really, you know what I mean? And keep walking this path. And then if in the event 4 months down the line, you want to work things out with this person, which I doubt you will, then fuck it, you know what I mean? But if in the event you find yourself feeling like, I made the right decision, you know what I mean? Then boom, you made the right decision. But you can't control this person. You can't force this person to really focus on the things that they need to essentially focus on and improve the things that they need to improve. You cannot force anybody to change. Like as compatible as you guys are, you can't force this person to change. You can't force this person to focus on the things that they need to focus on and improve the things that they need to improve. You can't, and there's a possibility. There's a possibility, because I remember there's this one couple, they're actually married now, that I essentially met. In the beginning when these two got together, oh my God, they were like so freaking compatible. But then they broke up, you know what I mean? Because, the guy just couldn't get his stuff together, honey. You know what I mean? And I think that they broke up. They were apart for like a good 3 to 4 years or something like that. And then they ended up running into each other at a freaking red light, out of all fucking places. And then they just reconnect. And then they, the guy changed drastically over time. And the problems that she had with him, she didn't have anymore. And then they went off and they got married. He bought her a big ass house. He bought her a fucking, was it a Mercedes? I think it was a Mercedes. They went off and they had a kid together, like, and now they're living in a big ass fucking house, you know what I mean, with a fucking kid, happy as can be. Like, so maybe this time apart needs to essentially happen, you know what I mean? And maybe the universe will bring you guys back together. That's a possibility, you know what I mean? But I don't think you should take this person back. No, I don't. Not right now. Not right now. I think that this person needs to grow up a little bit. I think that this person needs to, spend some time, honey, growing up and evolving as an individual, you know what I mean, before they try to fix and repair anything with you. So, I mean, listen, maybe you guys are meant to be, but maybe right now is just not the time for all that, you know what I mean? But in the meantime, I need you to really focus on you and not accept this person back into your life, because all you're going to be doing is going through the same old, and you've already been there, done that possibly a million times. So you're not missing out on anything. You've already done it so many times. You're not missing out on anything. You already know what your life is going to look like and consist of and feel like if you were to take this person back, because you've experienced it a million times. You know what I mean? So you might as well try something new and just focus on you and your career and see how far you can go, and push yourself to go very, very far. And then if in the event the universe brings you guys back together and you realize, damn, like, this person has changed so much, or nothing like the person that I used to deal with. I like this, who knows? You might run into them at a fucking red light, you know what I mean? And you guys end up getting back together. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it's just the timing is not right now, because this person refuses to essentially change. So then there's that. All right, so that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.